Tide.
New tonight, the ripple effect over the two big decisions that'll change the face of marriage across the nation. Now, if you're just getting home and you haven't heard about this, hours ago, the Supreme Court overturned the Defense of Marriage Act and also found a provision that overturned same-sex marriage in California to be unconstitutional.
So tonight, same-sex marriage supporters and opponents have been aggressive to share their excitement and their outrage over both of these decisions. Robert Lyles joins us live in DuPont Circle to continue our ABC7 coverage. Robert?
Well, Allison, Leon, consider this. Initially, it seemed that the loudest voices of support or opposition were those standing outside the Supreme Court. But when this landmark decision on same-sex marriage came down this morning, we found equally loud voices having coffee right here on the streets, checking out the monuments, or as you're about to see, we found some just moments after they kneeled to pray. At St. Matthew's, noon mass was filled.
Marriage is supposed to be Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
With parishioners who quietly prayed for a different outcome.
Marriage is supposed to be between a man and a woman.
But loudly expressed support of defensive marriage.
Marriage is a sacrament.
Prop 8, put on the California ballot to define marriage as only between a man and a woman, was approved by voters. The court decided that was unconstitutional. But at the Iwo Jima Memorial, William Conklin says he understands California's initial vote.
We lived in San Francisco for a while, and the gay community was offensive there, I thought.
But for years, the Conklins have lived a house divided.
I've always respected gay marriage.
But as the news trickled from 1st Street Northeast to P Street Northwest, there was still confusion about the status of same-sex marriage.
I was under the assumption that in California they could marry. I just didn't know.
Store workers busied themselves, admittedly anxious the Supreme Court wouldn't take a stand.
Seeing the other verdicts that had come down this week, not knowing which way they were going to go.
I've been marrying people since 1980.
Over coffee, this couple, married a decade, tells ABC7 the court's ruling is decades overdue.
Federally now, that playing field is level.
But it's William Conklin who wants to proclaim the loudest that he's changed.
Don't want to do anything or be part of anything that would prevent them from enjoying the full fruits of their life and happiness.
Well, speaking of support and dissent, Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton issued a statement just a short time ago calling the court's decision an unequivocal victory. But not everyone's applauding. In fact, the U.S. Black Chamber is saying these are the same justices that took a hammer and chisel to voting rights. Live at DuPont Circle, I'm Robert Lyles, ABC7 News.
Okay, Robert, thank you. Now.